tell you, there's so much happening on this program today. I just chatted to Janine Lee. Valen's going to be talking to her shortly about the Ironman taking place this weekend. Wow, those sportswomen and men, they're amazing. Anyway, but let's focus on travel first before we get there. World Travel Market Africa 2016 is taking place at the Cape Town International Convention Center. This tourism event gives a wide range of South African, sub-Saharan African and international exhibitors the opportunity to showcase their products and services. Our reporter Craig Marais is at the World Travel Market Africa. But before we chat to Craig, let's hear what some of the exhibitors have to say.
WTM Africa is probably the largest and one of the most important exhibitions for the travel trade that takes place in Africa. It's wonderful. They started about 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it's a beautiful location for all of the travel trade within Africa to get together, get to know each other, and get to share their experiences and their products.
For us, being at WTM Africa is to help promote merchants differently, to use WTM as a platform to speak about the Africa-Asia Air Corridor. So we are promoting merchants differently with a lot more on offer to the consumer, not only South African consumer, but the whole world.
We've been attending the World Travel Market in London for close to 10 years, and it's like a subsection of those who are just interested in Africa who come here. So you have more serious inquiries, people who know what they're about, people who are looking for partners, looking at doing Africa. So I think it's really offered a unique opportunity for African tour operators to.
That is our second time here. Last year we had a big success. After that we did a few familiarization trips for South African agents to Russia, and we really like the business coming from Africa to Russia. So we're here again.
Well, there you go, just a couple of the comments from the exhibitors there at the exhibition. Well, Craig Marais is there. He's on the floor of the exhibition, so we can get a lot more detail from him. Craig, another very good morning to you.
Good morning, Leanne. Yeah, it's a great honor for Cape Town to be hosting the World Travel Market, and they have these World Travel Markets all around the world. Obviously, the big one is in London, and then also in Dubai as well. So Cape Town, really the center of the African continent, and really a global player. I'm joined here by the General Manager of Africa Travel Week, Chardonnay Makazi. Welcome, Chardonnay.
Thank you.
First of all, when we talk about the General Manager of Africa Travel Week, so there's a whole week going on about travel. Maybe just tell us about that and where the World Travel Market fits in.
Perfect. So Africa Travel Week is the umbrella brand for the week. The week is made up of 3 events in one venue over 1 week. We start off with the luxury event, ILTM Africa, which is an exclusive tabletop event, one-on-one meetings with buyers and exhibitors. We then move on to WTM Africa, which is a traditional exhibition that you see here. And we have travel professionals visiting the show. And then we have IBTM Africa, which is our MICE and Incentives Content Day. It's a conference, and we focus specifically on trends within the MICE industry.
What goes into making, the exhibition, the 3 days of this exhibition, and how long does it take to get all this into fruition?
Well, of course, after our second edition last year, we kicked off planning for the third edition, which is happening this week, 6 to 8 April at the CTICC in Cape Town. There's a lot of planning that takes place, sales of exhibition stands, recruitment of buyers. Obviously, we've got a strict qualification process that the buyers have to go through. So it's pretty much a year, and then we see it all come live for 3 days, and then we start again.
Just to the viewers out there, just to explain, 600 exhibitors, so, they come from all parts. Maybe you can just, you put this whole thing together, just obviously airlines, the accommodation, hotels, just tell us, and how important is this for South Africa and the African continent?
Well, WTM Africa is the only inbound and outbound show on the African continent. It's strictly a B2B show focusing on creating new networks and doing business. WTM Africa means business. So it's very important for the continent. We've created a hub where people make new contacts and meet old contacts and renew contracts. Our show is set up that there are pre-scheduled meetings that the exhibitors engage with buyers pre-show, and then they come on site and engage with travel professionals as well.
I was just walking around here and there was such a buzz yesterday. Obviously the hotels and some of the unique things that Africa has, you know, I suppose game parks and all that sort of. We saw Kilimanjaro, we saw the Kruger National Park. Obviously things like that, you know, you don't get that around the rest of the world.
Yes, so obviously our highlights for people coming to Africa and South Africa specifically are safaris, shopping. Those are our key highlights, but there are a lot more. Our international destinations also showcase their key selling factors here in order to engage with buyers and get those contracts signed.
And just finally also, I mean, obviously very important for, you know, tourism, the amount of money it raises, the job creation and all that sort of thing.
Yes, obviously for us it's very important. We partner with the city of Cape Town, who hosts this event in the beautiful city, and it's very important that through our immediate platform as well as beyond that we take all those things into account.
Thank you very much, Chardonnay. That's Chardonnay Makize, that's the General Manager of Africa Travel Week. So lots to happen. We're still going to be talking to, hopefully, Patricia de Lille, the Mayor of Cape Town, Cape Town, the host city for this Africa Travel Week. We'll be crossing and lots more later on as well, the awards that are going on. But now we cross to Valen Kirtley and to find out more about the sporting front.
Thank you very much to Craig Murray. Very good morning to you.